Hey guys, it's Maddie. How are y'all? And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you press the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my amazing videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I have a bit of a confession to make to you guys. I am still not fully out yet. And I know you look at me and you say, well, how is that possible? But the truth is that I still have a few family members who don't know that I'm transgender, and I haven't told them yet. And mainly it's because I have not had the courage to. I've been putting it off, and it's something that I know I need to do soon, but honestly, I'm scared. So I still have to tell my grandparents, and that's the part that scares me the most. I don't know, I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. I think they're gonna understand what I'm at least trying to say. Whether they understand why I'm doing it or not, I don't know. They probably won't understand that. My biggest concern, though, about telling them is that I'm afraid that when I do tell them, they're not going to understand what I mean when I say that I'm transgender, or, you know, that I am in process of transitioning from male to female. That they're not gonna like fully grasp and understand what that is. And so that really concerns me, just because I think it's going to be a big barrier that I'm going to have to overcome. Sorry for all these shakes here. I'm driving down a bumpy road. But, you know, I'm not sure that they're gonna understand. And then once I do get past that barrier, then I have to help them understand why I'm doing it and the way I feel. But mostly I'm just scared. And maybe this is me overthinking it more. You know, I tend to overthink things in general, and it's turned out well so far with everyone else that I've told. But I don't know, something about my grandparents, it scares me worse than anyone else, because I'm mostly afraid of disappointing them, and I'm afraid of letting them down or embarrassing them. They're very prideful of me, and you know, they've always made a really big deal about the fact that I was their only grandson. And, you know, now that, you know, I don't want to be associated with, you know, being a grandson. I'm a granddaughter. I'm afraid that they're going to be really hurt by things like that, because they've always made such a big deal about it in the past. And yeah, mostly, like I said, I'm just afraid of disappointing them. I'm afraid of letting them down, or, you know, that, I don't know, it's really tough for me to say. I've always wanted to be somebody that my family can be proud of. You know, I've always wanted to be somebody who, you know, brought respect to my family. Sorry, this video is really hard for me to make, you guys, just because I'm feeling so many different emotions right now just talking about this with you guys, but bear with me, I'm so sorry here. You know, part of me is afraid that when they find out that they have a grandchild who's transgender, that they're going to be embarrassed of me or ashamed. And those are the same feelings I've thought when I told a lot of other people, you know, like my mom and my sister. I had the exact same feelings when I told them. But I don't know, that's my main fear, I guess, is that I don't want to be a disappointment. I don't want to let anyone down. I don't want to, you know, I'm afraid I'm going to like break their hearts or something, you know, that I hate that I'm going to cause them such pain. And that's something I've always, you know, worried about. And, you know, throughout my entire transition so far, and me telling people, one thing that I have felt a lot of lately is guilt. And I don't know if that's a fair emotion for me to be feeling or not, but I do. I feel guilty. I feel guilty for what I'm doing to the people that I love, that I'm making them have to transition with me. I feel guilty for what it's doing to my family. I feel guilty for, you know, just any problems or embarrassment that I'm going to cause. I just feel guilty. And I really feel guilty, especially with my grandparents. So I don't know, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, if guilt is something that is normal for me to feel, I guess, for what I'm doing or what my transition. my psychologist keeps telling me that I shouldn't feel guilty and I shouldn't worry about any pain or anything that I cause other people, because for so long I have been concerned with that I wasn't able to be myself, and that I've spent enough time suffering so that it was okay to be selfish for once. And that kind of makes sense to me, and I'm not disagreeing with that. It's just, in practice, it's really tough to go into a conversation knowing that you're about to possibly destroy a relationship, or what you're going to do to the other person. And that really bothers me. I've always cared very greatly about other people and what they think. I'm a people person, and so things like that really tend to bother me worse than other people. I think there's some people out there who just be like, screw it, I don't care, this is me, and you can like it or love it, but I'm not the same way. I tend to put a lot of thought and stuff into these decisions and these conversations. Anyways, that's kind of my confession, is that I'm not fully out yet. I still have to tell my grandparents, like I said, and there's a couple odd cousins and things like that don't know, that I do plan on telling here fairly soon, but there's no urgency on that. And then once I finished, talking to all the people who are important in my life, then I guess I was planning on, making it Facebook official or something, and putting a message on Facebook to all my friends, that people that I've come across and met throughout my life and my jobs and school and stuff like that I'm not necessarily super close to anymore, but we are friends. So I'll probably put something on there, explaining my situation and what I'm doing. And then after that, I'll just be out. But the next step, I know, is telling my grandparents, and that's the one that I'm struggling with the most. So if you guys could give me any advice, and I don't know why I'm struggling. I mean, I've told a lot of people already in my life, like my mom, that was super hard, but it's turned out to be so worth it. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with my grandparents and why I just can't work up the courage to tell them. So I don't know, if you guys have any advice or any insight for me, please tell me in the comments below. I could really use some encouragement with this. This is something I'm really struggling with. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk to you guys for a little bit about my secret-ish, is that I'm still not fully out, but it's something I'm working on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So make sure you press the like button down below if you enjoy my videos, and subscribe to the channel. We are going to have a live stream coming up this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm not exactly sure what date Sunday is. Let's see, today's the 5th, so that would be the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Is it July 9th, I believe, is Sunday, at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll go ahead and get it scheduled and up on my channel, so you guys can go to my channel page, and there's a button so you can set a reminder so you don't forget it. And then obviously I'll be mentioning it more throughout the week and on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, make sure you join us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And as soon as we hit 400 subscribers, I will be doing weekly live streams instead of every 2 weeks. So I will go ahead and commit to that as soon as we hit 400. We're about 100 or so away right now, so we're getting pretty close. But yeah, you guys, until next time, be kind and make good choices, and have a good week.